Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dave here from DDR Customs and Fabrication, and today we're going to look at the Trike. It's a project I've been doing for quite a while now. Today I need to put the handbrake on, which is a job I've been putting off. So let's get straight into it. Do is get the back end back into this. It all came apart because I needed to flip the frame over to finish all the welding off. So we're going to get the back end in. That'll give me some idea of where we're going, size wise and distance wise. So this has been in and out of here that many bloody times. But for now I only need I just want it's for spacing, so I don't know whether I'm going to go on the inside of the frame or the outside of the frame. Well, I'll know better once we get the back end in. And of course I'll put everything in the way. Get the axle blocks in. Just could roughly centre it for now. As I say, it's been in and out a couple of times. Pillock. Yeah, you see, that's not watching what I was doing, and I should have rotated it before I put the blocks on. But never mind. Hey ho, adds to the fun. So this is one of them jobs that came into me. The brief I had was I just needed a little bit of fabricating doing. So which was just a few mountings for the front controls and that sort of thing. Just not a great deal. And we've ended up rebuilding the complete back end to make it a two-seater from a single-seater, with footboards and everything else that goes with it. So it's kept me busy, and then with all the other stuff that comes in as well. Don't forget to check out my other videos of the bobber build we're doing for our friends at Matchbook Customs. Come on. That's better. I like better. We'll be doing the oil tank on that in the next video. One of those I've got to design and make as I go along. Good. Right, now I need to know where I'm heading size wise. We'll get it on the AT lift. Come on. Might not work, but all the weight's at the back end, I think. It's all about trying to get it in everything squeezed within a space, and as with all these jobs, you start a bit like the battery box. I made the battery box before I knew about that I needed the auxiliary tank. So I made that with all the connections ready for the switch, for the ignition switch and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, we'll see how we go this. So we'll come back in a minute. I'll get it on the bench. Right, guys, so got it up on the bench now, so let's have a look where we're going with this. As I say, I found some bungs, so I'm thinking of one over here and get as far back as I can, and then I'm going to have to cut this one at an angle and then cope it. We do like making life hard for ourselves, don't we? And I think that'll be okay. That'll work like that. And that one will cope. This one we're gonna have to cut to match this angle here and keep it square. Looks like it's gonna have to go on the. I don't want to get too close because of this footboard we put in here. And I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be okay. So what I'm going to do is it's going to mark this up, give me an idea where I need to cope. So this bit I want to lose to match that tube. I think we'll get that one welded on first, and then that'll give me a distance, and I can fiddle with this one, with the front one. So yeah, hey ho, we'll go and do that. We'll get that coped. I'll pop in the other workshop and cope that one, and then we'll have a look, see where we're getting at. Okay. Okay, right. Well, I've just been into the other workshop, and we've now coped this. So this will now sit better on our tube. That's better. And I've ground I've beveled the edge to give me plenty to get some weld in there. It does make that front one really tight. That's going to be really small, but we'll manage. So I think what we'll do, we'll get the welder set up, and we'll get this done. Just out of interest, if you're here in England, where I am in sunny Rutland, the welder I'm using is an Artec. I do like their stuff. I've got their plasma cutter as well, and it's a good little machine. So we'll get that set up, and we'll get that tacked on. Now I've resharpened the tungsten and I've turned the gas on. Let's get this welded on. Get this bung on, eh? Good. That's down there, that's good, and that'll do. That'll solid, that'll hold. So now we've done that, what we've got to do now is make the next one up to do this front one. So it's going to be a bit of cutting and shutting on that one, I think. So we'll have a look at that one and get that all measured up. Okay, right, I've got the welder set up, so now let's get this on. I've put the bung on, coated a little bit, so just give it enough just to give it a bit of a seat on the thing. Let's get some clamps. I've got a clamp on there. Well, what I want to do is make sure this is upright with this here. And then I'll make a bracket for the cables to go in. That's not bad at that. That's not bad at that. Right, as I say, we're using Artec. TIG welder I have is the Artec 160 PDS. Good little welder actually. I've done loads with this. So, oh, let's put change my glasses. Put on the welding helmet. Right, let's get a tack on this. I'll find the best place to get it. Of course, helps if you turn your gas on. I've got no argon. Okay. And that's buggered my tungsten up now, so that's why I go and sharpen the tungsten. Bandsaw set up, so I'm going to try and cut this across here now. Nothing to grip hold of. That's your biggest problem. Put a bolt in and see if that'll hold it. Help me hold it. Now it's going to be very noisy, so I'm going to turn the mic off and So that's I've got it cut, ground, and I've beveled the edge again, the same as I did on the last one. So let's get this in and see if we can get it tacked on. Always handy if it works. Oh, not bad at all, that. And luckily I've got my own clamp this time. So now people often say, why are you, when you've tapered it, when you've tapered the bung and shaped it, why are you then chamfering the edge? Well, that's to give me as much room as possible to give me, if you chamfer your edge, when you fill, you get a lot more penetration on your weld, and that makes it a lot nicer. Just want to make sure we're all lined up in the right angle. Hang on a minute. That's better. Twist that a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to tack weld on there then, shall we? Change my glasses first, otherwise I'll not see a thing. Right. The handbrake I'm using, by the way, is a trigger. They do quite a few different types for kit cars and stuff, and these are great. When I built the Trike for my wife, we use the same thing. They're a nice, clean handbrake, and they don't take up a lot of room, which in this case is what we were after. I think we need a bit more heat. That's better. I'll try and get one around the corner somewhere. Good. Right. It's got them welded on. Let's get them tacked on. We'll get them, get it all stripped down, roll over, and we'll finish welding that. I'll get it repositioned and we'll finish them welds off. Right. I've repositioned it all. Just give me a hand, a bit of a chance at getting around the weld without having to break my back. So we're going to turn the amperage up a bit. Yeah. Make sure I get plenty of good penetration. And here we go.
Sandwich.
Go on then.
I've changed into summerwear because I thought, well, if we come and...
Right, now that's one of the good things about working from home. The wife comes and tells you it's time for a bit of lunch. So anyway, now we're back. Let's crack on. We'll get these bungs welded on. We'll have a bit more stick out. Right, so resharpen my tungsten. So let's get in here and do this. If everything's in there. Right. Right, I'm going to spin that over and we can weld the other side. Right, spun it over. Let's do the other side. Good. That's them on. Whew. So that's them welded on nice and snug. Plenty of penetration. So fabricate a bracket now for the handbrake. I might leave that though until we get the cables because I don't know how big a hole I need, how much we need. So we're going to do 2 cables. So that may come a bit later on. So what we'll do, we'll flip it over, put the handbrake on and have a look what it looks like. Okay, well that's got it on now. It's all welded on. Let's come around the other side so you can have a look. And that's the bracket. So this all a lot nicer, makes just a lovely job. Nice stainless steel handbrake. Perfect. So we just need to make the bracket for the other side for the cable to go on, and that'll be it done. So let's go and get you back into focus. There we go. So that's it. That's the handbrake on. What we're doing now is fit everything else round it and hope that the ignition key doesn't catch it. Anyway, that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.